Daily Horoscope Analysis for Taurus. April 6, 2025 Greetings, steadfast Taurus. Today's celestial configuration brings some fascinating energies your way as we explore what April 6, 2025 has in store for you. Let's dive deep into the astrological influences shaping your day. As we begin, the sun continues its journey through Aries, occupying your 12th house of subconscious, dreams, and hidden matters. This creates an interesting dynamic where you may feel slightly more introspective than usual. It's as if the universe is asking you to complete inner work before your birthday season arrives in just a couple of weeks. Pay attention to your dreams today, as they might contain important messages from your subconscious. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter today, creating a beautiful energy for abundance and pleasure. This cosmic dance between your planetary ruler and the great benefic brings opportunities for growth, especially in areas related to finances, personal values, and relationships. You might receive unexpected good news about a financial matter or experience a deepening connection with someone special. The moon will be transiting through Cáncer today, activating your third house of communication, short trips, and siblings. This water sign energy blends beautifully with your earth sign stability, creating fertile ground for meaningful conversations and emotional intelligence. You may find yourself more in touch with your feelings and better able to express them to others. It's an excellent day for important discussions, especially with family members or close friends. Mercury, currently in Pisces, is making a square aspect to your sun, which suggests some potential challenges in communication. Be extra careful with written messages and verbal agreements today. Double-check important emails before sending them, and make sure you fully understand what others are trying to communicate to you. This aspect can sometimes create minor misunderstandings. Mars is positioned in Gemini, energizing your second house of personal resources and values. This placement brings dynamic energy to financial matters and may trigger some impulse spending if you're not careful. Channel this energy constructively by reviewing your budget or finding innovative ways to boost your income rather than making hasty purchases. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, forming a sextile to your sun. This longer-term transit provides stabilizing energy that helps you build structures and systems that align with your authentic self. Today, you might notice opportunities to demonstrate your reliability and expertise, particularly in professional settings. Uranus remains in your sign, continuing its multi-year transit through Taurus. This revolutionary planet has been slowly, but surely transforming how you express your identity and approach life. Today, its energy may manifest as a sudden insight about your personal path or an unexpected opportunity to break free from limiting patterns. Pluto in Aquarius forms a square to your sun, intensifying experiences and potentially bringing power dynamics to the surface. This transformative energy asks you to examine where you might be holding on to control too tightly or where others might be exerting undue influence over you. Remember that true power comes from within, not from controlling external circumstances. Neptune in Pisces sends a gentle sextile to your sun, enhancing your intuition and spiritual sensitivity. You might find yourself more attuned to subtle energies today, making it an excellent time for meditation, artistic pursuits, or connecting with nature. Trust your gut feelings, especially regarding people's true intentions. Jupiter in Gemini is activating your second house alongside Mars, creating an expansive energy around resources and values. This placement can bring opportunities for financial growth, but also requires wisdom to avoid overextension. Consider how your possessions align with your values today, and you might discover that true wealth goes beyond material assets. In terms of your health, today's energy suggests paying attention to your throat and neck area, the bodily region ruled by Taurus. The Venus-Jupiter trine supports activities that bring pleasure while also benefiting your well-being, such as enjoying a massage, savoring nutritious foods, or spending time in beautiful natural settings. For Taurus in relationships, Today offers a wonderful opportunity to deepen emotional bonds through honest communication. The Cancer moon encourages nurturing exchanges, while your ruling planet Venus receives beneficial aspects that enhance your natural charm and attractiveness. Express your feelings openly to loved ones, as they'll likely be receptive to your perspective. Single Taurus individuals might find themselves attracting attention without much effort today. Your natural grounded energy acts as a magnet, especially to those seeking stability. An unexpected conversation could spark interest with someone who appreciates your authentic approach to life. In your career, the Saturn sextile provides support for long-term planning and structured growth. Today might bring recognition from authority figures or opportunities to demonstrate your reliability. Consider how you can leverage your natural patience and persistence to advance your professional goals. Financially, the Mars-Jupiter conjunction in your resource sector creates dynamic energy around money matters. While this can indicate financial opportunities, it also warns against overconfidence or excessive risk-taking. Balance optimism with practical consideration when making financial decisions today. Your spiritual practice could benefit from grounding exercises that connect you to the earth element so natural to your sign. With Neptune's influence, you might find that spending time in nature brings unexpected insights and a sense of connection to something larger than yourself. For creative pursuits, today's aspects support activities that engage multiple senses. The Venus-Jupiter trine particularly enhances projects related to beauty, harmony, and aesthetic pleasure. Trust your natural eye for quality and your patient approach to craftsmanship. Your social connections receive positive energy today, with the Cancer moon facilitating meaningful emotional exchanges. You might find yourself being the steady rock that others lean on during emotional moments. Remember that true friendship involves both giving and receiving support. To make the most of today's energy, Taurus, focus on balancing your practical nature with openness to emotional insights. The cosmic weather supports slow, intentional progress rather than impulsive leaps. Listen to your body's wisdom, honor your natural rhythm, and remember that your steadfast approach is a gift to a world that often moves too quickly. As you move through April 6th, carry with you the understanding that your ability to remain grounded while others become scattered is one of your greatest strengths. Your patient persistence will continue to serve you well as you build the stable, beautiful life you desire. Remember, dear Taurus, the stars may influence, but they do not dictate. Your choices and actions shape how these cosmic energies manifest in your daily experience. Embrace your natural wisdom and trust the process of becoming more fully yourself with each passing day. On April 6, 2025, Taurus individuals will experience a notable celestial configuration that significantly impacts your practical nature and sense of security. The planetary positions on this day create a fascinating tapestry of energies that deserve careful examination. The Sun continues its journey through assertive Aries, occupying your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden matters. At 16 degrees Aries, it forms a somewhat uncomfortable position relative to your sign, suggesting that internal revelations may surface unexpectedly. This solar placement encourages introspection before your solar return approaches in the coming weeks. Venus, your ruling planet, has just entered your sign at 2 degrees Taurus, beginning its annual homecoming. This placement strengthens your natural gift sensuality, appreciation for beauty, and financial acumen. Venus in domicile amplifies your magnetic pull and enhances your connection to physical pleasures and material comforts. The goddess of love is particularly powerful when residing in her earthly home, offering you increased charm and attractiveness. Mercury occupies 27 degrees Aries, approaching the cusp of your sign. Its position in the late degrees of your 12th house indicates that intuitive insights and previously unacknowledged information may emerge into conscious awareness. Mercury here facilitates understanding of hidden motivations, making this an excellent day to journal your thoughts or engage in meditation practices. The moon transits through versatile Gemini at 19 degrees, illuminating your second house of personal resources and values. This lunar position heightens financial awareness and may bring fluctuating emotions regarding security matters. You might find yourself contemplating the balance between material stability and the need for variety in your resource management. Mars, at 14 degrees Cancer, activates your third house of communication and immediate environment. This placement infuses your words with emotional conviction and protective energy. While Mars isn't particularly comfortable in sensitive Cancer, it does provide motivation to defend your ideas and advocate for yourself in conversations. Be mindful of potential defensiveness in discussions with siblings or neighbors. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, sits at 8 degrees Gemini, also in your second house of resources. This beneficial influence has been gradually enhancing your earning potential and relationship with material abundance. Today, Jupiter's trine to Mercury supports intelligent financial decisions and helps you articulate your values with clarity and conviction. Saturn continues its journey through the ethereal sign of Pisces at 21 degrees, occupying your 11th house of social networks and collective endeavors. This placement brings structure and definition to your long-term goals while possibly testing friendships and organizational affiliations. Saturn here demands authenticity in your social connections and rewards thoughtful contribution to group efforts. Uranus, at 29 degrees Taurus, approaches the final degree of your sign. This revolutionary planet has been transforming your identity and self-concept since 2018, and now nears completion of its work in your sign. This position may trigger sudden realizations about your evolving values and personal expression, particularly as it forms a conjunction with your natal Taurus placements. Neptune travels through the early degrees of Aries at 3 degrees, having recently shifted from Pisces. Positioned in your 12th house, Neptune dissolves boundaries between your conscious and unconscious mind, potentially bringing spiritual insights or creative inspiration. This placement heightens your intuitive capabilities while possibly clouding practical considerations. Pluto, the planet of transformation and hidden power, occupies 3 degrees Aquarius in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This slow-moving planet continues to revolutionize your professional identity and relationship with authority. Today's position suggests behind-the-scenes power shifts in your career sphere that may not yet be visible, but are nevertheless reshaping your trajectory. The North Node in Pisces at 12 degrees in your 11th house indicates that your spiritual growth comes through collaboration and contributing your unique gifts to collective endeavors. Meanwhile, the South Node in Virgo suggests releasing perfectionism and overly critical tendencies. The vertex point at 6 degrees Scorpio in your 7th house of partnerships indicates fated encounters may occur today, particularly with individuals who challenge your sense of security or push you toward transformation. Chiron, the wounded healer, at 24 degrees Aries in your 12th house, continues to expose subconscious wounds related to identity and self-assertion. Today's position suggests an opportunity to address deep-seated patterns that have limited your ability to define healthy boundaries. The part of fortune at 7 degrees Cancer in your 3rd house indicates that joy and fulfillment today come through heartfelt communication and nurturing exchanges with those in your immediate environment. The complex web of planetary aspects today creates a dynamic tension between your need for security and the universe's push toward growth through adaptation. The Venus-Uranus conjunction in your sign particularly highlights this theme, suggesting unexpected breakthroughs in how you express your personal values and engage with material resources. For Taurus on April 6, 2025, the communication landscape opens up with remarkable clarity. Mercury forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Venus, creating a golden opportunity for expressing your thoughts with both grace and conviction. This isn't your typical day for communication. There's a depth and resonance to your words that others will find impossible to ignore. The planetary alignment supports you in articulating complex feelings that you've kept beneath the surface, particularly in personal relationships where you've felt misunderstood. Your usual methodical approach to conversation receives an infusion of eloquence today. Notice how your typically practical communication style now carries a persuasive quality that can win people over to your perspective without force. This is particularly valuable in professional settings where you may need to present ideas or negotiate terms. The moon in Libra activates your sixth house of daily work and service, enhancing your ability to communicate effectively in collaborative environments. Team discussions flow more smoothly with your balanced input. Jupiter's position amplifies your voice in group settings. You'll find yourself naturally taking on the role of mediator or spokesperson. This is an excellent day for important discussions that require both diplomacy and firmness, your Taurian specialty, now enhanced by cosmic support. Digital communications receive a boost as well. Your social media posts, emails, or text messages carry more weight and emotional intelligence than usual. Consider using this energy for writing projects that require both heart and pragmatism. Your powers of listening are equally enhanced today. You'll pick up on subtle undercurrents in conversation that might normally escape your notice. This heightened receptivity allows for deeper connections with those around you. For Taurians involved in creative fields, artistic expression flows more naturally today. Your ability to convey emotion through your chosen medium, whether visual art, music, writing, or another form, is particularly potent. If you've been struggling with writer's block or creative stagnation, today offers a breakthrough. The Venus-Neptune sextile adds a layer of intuitive understanding to your communications. You may find yourself knowing exactly what others need to hear, almost before they realize it themselves. This psychic edge gives your words healing power. Pay attention to dreams or early morning thoughts. They contain valuable insights that can be integrated into your communications throughout the day. For those Taurians in teaching or mentoring roles, your instructions and guidance carry exceptional clarity today. Students or mentees will grasp your concepts more readily than usual. If there have been misunderstandings with family members or close friends, today offers an ideal opportunity for clearing the air. Your emotional intelligence is at a peak, allowing you to address sensitive topics without triggering defensiveness. In romantic relationships, the Venus influence enhances your ability to express affection both verbally and non-verbally. Partners will feel deeply seen and appreciated by your attentiveness. While the day's energy is largely positive for communication, be mindful of one potential pitfall. With Mercury squaring Pluto in the later hours, avoid power struggles in conversation. Not everyone needs to agree with your viewpoint, and pushing too hard could undermine the goodwill you've built. Overall, April 6th presents Taurus with an extraordinary opportunity to break through communication barriers, express long-held thoughts with newfound eloquence, and forge deeper connections through meaningful dialogue. Use this cosmic gift wisely. The conversations you initiate today may have lasting impact on your relationships and projects moving forward. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your financial sector on April 6, 2025, today marks a particularly auspicious period for wealth expansion and monetary decisions, Taurus. This powerful alignment opens doors that might have previously been closed, especially regarding investments and passive income streams. The second house of personal resources is receiving abundant cosmic energy, suggesting that initiatives started today have strong potential for future growth. Mercury's position in Aries is activating your subconscious financial instincts. You may have surprising insights about money management that shouldn't be ignored. Pay particular attention to unusual opportunities that combine your natural talents with emerging markets or technologies. Saturn's influence is providing necessary structure to your financial planning, allowing you to build foundations that will support your wealth for years to come. The moon in Scorpio today deepens your intuition about shared resources and business partnerships. This is an excellent time to negotiate terms or discuss profit-sharing arrangements. You may receive unexpected financial news around midday that requires quick decision-making. Trust your instincts here. Your practical nature combined with today's planetary wisdom gives you an edge in assessing true value. Jupiter's expansive energy is particularly affecting property investments and tangible assets today. If you've been considering purchasing land, real estate, or collectibles, the timing is favorable for initial research or making offers. Conversations about money today benefit from unusual clarity and honesty, perfect for discussing raises, terms of agreements, or family financial planning. Pluto's transformative energy in your career sector suggests that financial rewards may come through professional transformation or stepping into leadership roles that align with your authentic values. Consider how your skills might be monetized in unconventional ways. Financial institutions are more likely to approve applications or offer favorable terms today. If you need to refinance or secure funding, schedule appointments accordingly. Networking connections formed today carry strong potential for future financial collaboration. Pay attention to seemingly casual conversations about business or investment opportunities. Your natural Taurian patience serves you well today. While quick gains may present themselves, the most substantial opportunities require thoughtful consideration and gradual implementation. Venus is enhancing your ability to negotiate and recognize true value. This is an excellent day for significant purchases if you've done your research. Take time to review your portfolio and diversification strategy. The planetary energies support balanced approaches that combine security with measured risk. Financial advice received today should be carefully considered. It's likely to contain valuable insights that align with your long-term growth. The Taurus-Jupiter connection today particularly favors entrepreneurial ventures and side businesses that align with your personal values and sensibilities. Your relationship with abundance is undergoing a positive shift. Notice any limiting beliefs about money that surface today, as releasing them creates space for greater prosperity. Educational investments related to financial literacy or skill enhancement show particularly strong returns when initiated under today's aspects. Consider scheduling meetings with financial advisors or mentors. Their guidance will be especially clear and applicable to your specific situation. The day's energy supports financial boundary setting within professional relationships. If you've been undervaluing your contributions, today provides cosmic backing for corrective adjustments. The planetary alignment on April 6, 2025, creates multiple fortunate areas for Taurus natives, particularly as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Earth signs. This celestial configuration amplifies your natural talents and opens doorways to abundance. Your second house of finances and personal resources receives beneficial aspects, suggesting unexpected monetary gains or opportunities to increase your wealth through creative ventures. Material security, always important to your Earth sign nature, experiences a welcome boost. Assets acquired today have excellent potential to appreciate over time. Consider making long-term investments, particularly in tangible items like property, art, or sustainable technologies. The Venus-Jupiter trine particularly favors agricultural pursuits, gourmet interests, or anything connecting you to nature's bounty. Your appreciation for quality and beauty is heightened, making this an excellent day for selecting items of lasting value. Professional connections made today carry fortunate energy, especially with individuals in positions of authority or those who appreciate tradition and craftsmanship as much as you do. Organizations with established reputations may reach out with collaborative opportunities. Your ability to remain steadfast and patient, quintessential Taurus traits, will be especially rewarded now. Projects you've been nurturing slowly over time could suddenly bear fruit. The domestic sphere also receives positive aspects, making home improvements or family gatherings particularly blessed. Creating beauty and comfort in your personal spaces generates powerful positive energy that extends beyond mere aesthetics. Health matters benefit from a focus on holistic approaches, particularly those involving natural remedies and earthy connections. Your throat, neck, and sensory experiences, all ruled by Taurus, receive protective celestial energy. Vocal performances, sensual experiences, and activities engaging your five senses bring unexpected rewards. Educational pursuits related to practical skills or financial knowledge yield significant dividends. Courses or training started today have an auspicious energy supporting their completion and implementation. Your intuition about value and worth is exceptionally accurate, so trust your instincts about which opportunities to pursue. Romantic connections enjoy a fortunate boost, especially those grounded in mutual respect and shared values rather than fleeting passion. Existing relationships can deepen through honest conversations about long-term goals and dreams. Friendships with pragmatic, reliable individuals bring unexpected advantages, as these connections may facilitate introductions to influential people who appreciate your grounded nature. Creative ventures combining practicality with beauty find special favor. Think handcrafted items, sustainable design, or food-related innovations. The moon's position enhances your natural charm and magnetic appeal, making this an excellent day for important presentations or requests. People are naturally drawn to your steady, calming presence and more inclined to agree with your proposals. Use this enhanced charisma wisely, as connections made today have substantial staying power. Overall, April 6 brings Taurus natives a confluence of fortunate energies concentrated in practical, tangible areas that align perfectly with your earth sign sensibilities. By embracing opportunities for growth in finances, relationships, creativity, and self-development, you'll leverage these cosmic blessings to their fullest potential, creating foundations for prosperity that extend far beyond this single fortunate day. April 6th brings significant shifts in your social landscape, Taurus. Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter today, opening doors to meaningful connections that might have previously seemed out of reach. This celestial alignment particularly favors relationships built on shared values rather than superficial interests. You'll notice an unusual comfort in expressing yourself authentically, even in groups where you typically maintain a more reserved presence. The moon's position in Libra activates your seventh house of partnerships, heightening your awareness of relationship dynamics and creating opportunities for deeper bonding. Pay special attention to unexpected social invitations. What appears to be a casual gathering could introduce you to someone who later becomes instrumental in your personal growth journey. Your ruling planet, Venus, also influences how you're perceived by others today, casting you in a particularly magnetic light that draws people toward your grounded energy. There's a subtle undercurrent of transformation as Pluto makes a distant aspect to your social sector, suggesting that certain friendships are evolving into something more profound or purposeful. Professionally connected contacts may reach out with collaborative proposals that blend social enjoyment with practical advancement. Your natural Taurian loyalty is especially appreciated today, with long-standing friends expressing gratitude for your consistent presence in their lives. Communication planet Mercury forms a supportive aspect to Saturn, giving your words more weight and authority in group settings. People are not just hearing, but truly listening to your insights. In romantic relationships, there's an increased desire for socializing together, perhaps attending events or entertaining at home. Those in established partnerships benefit from introducing fresh social experiences to rejuvenate your connection. For singles, today's energy favors meeting potential partners through mutual friends or community activities rather than digital platforms. Family connections take on a warmer tone, with opportunities to heal past misunderstandings through honest, heart-centered communication. You might feel drawn to reconnect with relatives you haven't spoken to in some time, finding that the distance has actually created space for greater appreciation. In group settings, you naturally move into a role of stabilizer today, helping diffuse tensions and creating comfortable spaces for authentic exchange. There's a notable shift in how you engage with your broader community, less obligation and more genuine interest in the collective well-being. Digital communications are particularly favorable, with online connections translating into meaningful real-world relationships. The evening hours bring a reflective quality to social interactions, perfect for deeper conversations that strengthen bonds through vulnerability and shared experiences. Trust your intuition about who deserves greater access to your inner world today, as your emotional boundaries are especially well calibrated. A surprising reconnection with someone from your past could offer closure or revival depending on what truly serves your highest